It's actually 1:59 on this All Saints Day, November 1st, 2004. It's Calvin Castine. We're at the Shazy Recreation Park. There are some days when it's 46 degrees out and it's pleasant. This isn't one of them. Thankfully it's not raining, but it's still cool out here. No sun, no sunshine, all hidden behind the clouds.
It's just neutral and hostile territory. Okay. Not meaning.
Throw in for Corey Lewis. Lewis to LaFountain. And Shazy jumps out to an early 1-0 lead. This is Section 7, Class D semifinals. Bolton Central School and Shazy Central Rural School. And Shazy has jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Normally we get a little bit higher here at Shazy at this rec field. Normally stand on top of the banks of gravel that are here, gravel piles. Actually, it's probably topsoil, rocky topsoil, but topsoil. However, there's a breeze blowing today, and I thought I'd stay down a little lower. Be just that much less cold. Not going to say warmer, just less cold. Shazy has met Bolton twice, and both times it was 5-0 Shazy. Both teams are called Eagles, so we can't say 5-0 Eagles. The Fountain will get the assist. Lewis will get the goal. Whoever crossed that will not be credited, but that was a beautiful cross to set it up. And it's quickly 2-0 Shazy, and it could be a long drive back for Bolton. Took a moment to put on my gloves, and Shazy's trying to sneak another goal in here without benefit of the camera running there. And just no let up. They are working hard. They're the defending Class D champions and looking to repeat. Unfortunately, this might be the last. This could be the last time we take Shazy this year. Their finals will be played at Saranac. And not only is it always a little colder at Saranac than it is in the rest of the North Country, well, outside of places way up there like Lake Placid or whatever, but outside of the flatlands of the North Country, it's always a little colder in Saranac. In addition to that, there's no booth, just like the field here, there's no booth.
Right there.
And
take the shot.
If there'd been rain here today, we wouldn't be here right now. And right now, the weatherman is saying a good possibility of rain on Saturday when the championship game goes on. And if it's going to rain, we're not going to be there. So it's Shazy's decision. Coach Rob McAuliffe wants to play at Saranac, doesn't want to play at Seton Catholic. But he has to understand that with that choice also comes the possibility that hometown cable won't be there. They're very accommodating, but we ain't stupid, and we ain't stupid enough to stand out there in the 40-degree weather when it's pouring out. So if this is the last Shazy game, so be it. But we'd obviously prefer to follow the Eagles for as long as we can, but when they have a choice of playing at the Seton Catholic field or the Saranac field, and they choose Saranac, then they're choosing to say hometown cable coverage isn't all that important in the overall scheme. Apparently they are much more impressed with the Saranac field than the Shays and the Seton field, and field to field, the Seton field is a much better field than the Saranac field. The Saranac is hard and rocky. Seton field is always in excellent shape, and the temperature there is always warmer than it is in Saranac. I've been to games in Saranac this time of the year where the thermometer in my car was 12 degrees colder when I got to Saranac than when I left home. So I first figured, well, the temperature dropped. Except that
Come on, Green Eagle.
when I left Saranac till the time I got home, that same 12-degree difference was still there. Now that's an extreme. Normally it's not 12 degrees difference, but usually there's 4 or 5 degrees difference. Lewis down, he's back up. And also Saranac is right on the river, and the cold air is damp cold air. Get that damp cold air coming off the Saranac River, and a difference of 4 or 5 degrees feels even more cold than it does otherwise. So Saranac is one of our least favorite places to videotape. If they had a booth, that would be much different, but they don't. And if we end up taping the game there, great. If we don't, I want you to know why. In the meantime, it looks like Shazy is well on their way to making it to the finals. As we said, they've beaten Bolton twice this year. First time, it's 5-0. Second time was in the MVAC championship game. Bolton was the Southern Division champions in the MVAC. Shazy defeated them 5-0 at Camp Dudley in Westport. Good time to catch up on your homework while you're here at these games. Lewis heads it over the top. Taking a pounding today. White throw. Spiegel carries it on the wing. Kicks it up to Meehan. Green throw. Lewis. Seymour. The fountain. Seymour will take the corner. Lewis comes back for it.
Get there.
Trombley sends it back.
There you go. Good ball, Murph. All right, Kate. Protect it now. Protect the ball.
Tommy Kowalski, the ref on this side. Not
Give it now, Green.
sure who we got on the other far side. It's a local ref or Southern Division ref. Let's see who's back. There's Seymour carrying it up.
Okay, get to it, Andy.
It's Bell on the far side over here, number 10. This is Trombley. Lewis chips it up for Seymour. Cleared out. Tremblay brings it back in. Headed by Lewis. Keeper picks it up. Broken up by the fountain. Spiegel goes back to him. There's Ryan. Back to the fountain. Lewis. Oh, sent in. Seymour sends it wide. Green throw. Seymour goes wide for Ryan. Ryan passing back to the 18. That's me and number 12. Well, Spiegel steps up.
All right, Jack.
Bell.
All right, Casey. Protect it, Casey. Protect it.
Spiegel with a short pass. Lewis chips it forward. Ball gets away and keeper will get it.
Your ball, Cody.
Headed by Bell to Lewis. Now Spiegel picks it up. Seymour sends it over the top. White throw. Lewis called for going over the back. A green kick. I'd like to remind our Shazy viewers that this is viewer-supported television. We not only want your support, we need it to stay in the air here, so if you appreciate hometown cable, we'd certainly appreciate hearing from you. And Spiegel passing
Come on, offense.
Tremblay, and I need your support to keep this programming coming. This isn't something that happens automatically when you get cable. This is what we do for a living. Because they have a monopoly, the cable company charges us for this channel. They don't pay us, we pay them. We provide a service to the community, and we still have to pay them for the privilege of trying to make a living on this channel. So please don't sit back and think the cable company is paying us, because it's just the opposite. And if we don't make our payments, we hear from them. That's the first goal that Bolton has scored against Shazy this year. It makes it a 2-1 contest. Well, Shazy gets to kick off. Well, on the Bolton goal, we're almost halfway into the first half. I think this will, if nothing else, wake up Shazy with 2-5-0 wins and leading 2-0 early. They probably were coasting a little bit out there.
Don't let up, Green!
Quite a few fans made it up from Bolton. It's not that far north of Glens Falls, Lake George area, so an hour and a half to an hour 45, depending on how far from the Northway folks live. Well, it's a bit of a drive. Corner kick for the Eagles. First of 3 games we're doing today. After we leave here, we'll go to Seton for a Class B semifinals. Northeastern and PHS and Beekman Town and maybe Saranac Lake. I think PHS beat Saranac in their game. Lewis with the throw. Perro sends it high and deep into the parking lot in front of the Bolton bus. Headed by Lewis. Chipped. Spiegel to Ryan. Wide to LaFountain. Just wide off Ryan's head.
To it, Code! Get to it, Cody!
Green kick. Lewis. Keeper stays in the box. There's the punt. Headed by Spiegel.
Come on, Mike, you gotta get there first, Mike.
We are 25 minutes since the start of the game. 3 stoppages for goals.
Go, go, go!
Green kick. Lewis into back.
Stay with it, stay with it! Here's Kate.
Seymour with the head. Throw comes to Spiegel. Spiegel sends it up to the 18. Ball bounces to Lewis. Trombley nudge from behind. Seymour shot.
Get to that, Andy. Get
deflected.
to that, Andy.
Green kick.
Go, Mike. Go, Mike. Go, Mike. Nice play.
Bolton had a chance to tie.
Come on, keep it in there, Green.
Time that ball bounces all the way across the front of the net.
Right back in, go.
You had a scoring opportunity. And there's LaFountain. Sent forward. Keeper kicks it out. Quickly thrown in. Seymour. Corner kick for the Eagles. Yeah, we would have a better view if we were standing on top of the dirt piles here, but we'd be right out in the wind. Cold enough where we are. Call goes against Bolton. Trombley will, nope. Seymour will come and put it in play. Sends it to the 18 headed. This is Perro passing back. Off green, so it's another corner kick. Seymour is there. Goes through the keeper's hands. Goal kick. Lewis.
All right, Cody, stay with it, Cody.
Perro intercepts.
Stay with
Bell
it, Cody.
sends it back to Spiegel.
Your ball, Mike, your ball.
Two Spiegels, Jordan and Jacob. Green throw.
Go, Jake, go, Jake.
Jacob is number 5, plays midfield, and Jordan number 8 on the back line, sweeper position. Headed by Jacob Spiegel. Ash line over on the far side now, number 19. This ball girl's trying to stay warm. She's bundled up, sitting on the ball. It may not have looked like an egg when she started, but it may look like an egg in this cold weather when she throws it in. Ian back in. Here's
Come on, get to it.
Ryan. Perro.
Come on, guys.
Lewis with a weak shot. Seymour will take the corner kick. Meehan will take the throw. To Spiegel. Green throw.
Come on, protect the ball.
Spiegel carries it up. Spiegel sends it through into the keeper. Let's see, we've got to be in the around 10 to go, maybe a little bit more, roughly 10 remaining in the first half. 2-1, Shazy leads. Fountain sends it into the corner. Quickly thrown in. Spiegel goes to Lewis. Kicked by Bolton.
Come on, guys, got to get there.
The Fountain. And the keeper will grab. Farrell steps up. Now Spiegel to Lewis. Back to Farrell. Now the Fountain on the wing. Oh, the fun of attending a soccer game in November. All Saints Day, November 1st. Lewis sends it high, just over. Did I say hockey game in November? If I did, I certainly meant soccer, but
Protect the ball, Casey.
if I said hockey, it's because it feels like a hockey game out here. Feels like they could flood the field and put the skates on. The fountain. And Ryan's going to kick it in, and we had Meehan will get the assist. Came from the far side over. The fountain, I think, is the first one to kick it. Then Meehan and Ryan. 3-1, Shazy. Bolton sends it into the Shazy defensive end. Spiegel sends it up to Lewis. Back for Bell. Perro got the scoring going in the Westport game in the second quarterfinals. And looks like Ryan has put another one in the back of the net. It's 4-1 Shazy. Bolton kicking off, but first is a Shazy sub coming in.
Come on, man. You gotta control that.
There's Lewis. Shazy in scoring distance here. They chip instead of shoot. Kicked out by the keeper. There's Seymour. Headed Sample. Headed by Meehan. And the keeper makes a stop. 4-1, Shazy leads. We're still in the first half at the latter part. Here's Meehan. Spiegel. Light throw. Lewis chips it in. Keeper will come out with it. Section 7, Class D semifinal. Winner goes to the finals. Finals scheduled for Saranac. Saranac with no booth to videotape in, so the weather is too bad. Hometown cable will not be there. So this could be the last Shazy game of the year, depending on where the regionals are held. Tomorrow the girls are playing, as we're taping this, the girls are playing in E-Town, Elizabethtown. And that again depends on the weather. Rain is forecast for tomorrow on election day. Direct kick. Seymour sends it in. Lewis trying to control it. Kicked by Ashline. Half started 41 minutes ago. We've had 5 goals. So we've got whatever time we took between the goals minus a minute remaining in this one. So a couple minutes at the most remaining in the first half. 4-1 Shazy leads. Spiegel chips it Headed. Seymour goes to Spiegel. Taken away. Barrow up to Lewis. Tremblay to Lewis. There's Spiegel. Clear it out before Meehan can get a shot. The freshman with his third first half goal. Rifle that one in. 5-1, Shazy leads. All right, Nolan Ryan. There's the last 3 goals for Shazy. And Bolton scored to make it 2-1. Looked like it could be a game, but Ryan has widened the gap. 15 goals Shazy has scored against Bolton this year. Bolton was just the one they scored today. Shazy is rushing to get a corner kick. The horn sounds, it's halftime. Shazy 5, Bolton 1 on Hometown Cable, Section 7. Class D semis will continue on Hometown Cable. Okay, 3:51. Second half underway. We're just getting back to our spot here. We sat in the car between the halves. Seymour sends it. "5-1, Shazy leads." There's Ryan on the corner. Goal kick.
We're down Friday, yeah. 11 on Friday and 1 o'clock. It's been waiting for 1 o'clock on Saturday.
There's Seymour to Lewis. Deflected wide. We have an injured player back here for Bolton. Goal kick. Push from behind from Tremblay. Bolton Eagles put it back in play. A little further, a little lower than we were the first half. And if we miss anything exciting in that corner, we apologize, but a little less cold, closer to sea level that we get. Headed by Lewis. There's Meehan. Keeper dives on it. to the keeper from Seymour. Offside.
Stay with it, Murph.
Bell tries to go back up. Picked up by Spiegel. Up for LaFountain. Taken away by Bolton. Spiegel is there. White throw. Offside. Green kick. Lewis. Lewis will put it back in play. Indirect. Or is it direct? Direct. Headed in. Meehan, I guess, with the head. It's 6-1. Everybody wants to touch his head. Green kick. Keeper with the punt. Lewis keeps it going. Seymour gives it back to Lewis, passes back to Spiegel.
What are you going to do?
Spiegel will bring it in. LaFountain sends it. Lewis sends it back for Tremblay. Bolton keeps the ball. Seymour sends it up to Ryan. Nice move by Ryan. Sends it back to the 18. Seymour, back pass. Shot taken. Nice save on a shot by Meehan. Or was that Meehan passing to Seymour? Looks more like a Seymour shot, but I may never know for sure unless I watch the game again. Lewis. Seymour on the wing. Seymour keeps a foot on it. There's LaFountain. Seymour goes to Lewis. Let's see, we got Sprague 13 in. Green kick.
Go, Green. Go to the ball, Green.
Fountain working hard on the side, taken by Bolton. We see 15. Kuchar is in for Shazy. There's a kick. Just missing. Trombley with the goal kick. There's Ashline, number 19. Ashline gets a foot on it. You see Mandaboo is in. Tunga, Mandaboo. 16, that's Kyle Baker. Baker with a throw into Ashline. Baker with a throw. Keeping Baker busy throwing. Ashline. Spiegel. Sends it deep. Sprague. Right charge. Adam Dumas called for the charge. That was picked up by Ashline. Mandaboo. Trombley goes down, but he's okay. Sean Martin, I haven't mentioned his name here. He's the goalie for the Eagles of Shazy. Had a pretty uneventful first half. Sent up by Dumas. No, that wasn't Dumas. That was Trombley, maybe. Up to Dumas. Trombley holding his shoulder. He flipped head over heels. He might be hurting. He's glancing toward the bench saying, I don't want to ask out, coach, but if you asked me to come out, I would. Holding his shoulder and thus far being ignored. Green throw.
Go, David! Go, David!
Ball comes to Ashline. There's a punt. Ware in at number 3. Mandaboo. Green throw. Ian steps up. Shot by Kuchar is wide. Green kick. Dumas is it taken away. Stopped by Tremblay. There's Sprague handing off, or footing off. Forward by Kuchar. Kuchar doubling over. Kuchar wants out. The shot by Boyer. Goal kick. The shot were tough enough to be here with just short sleeves on. The Fountain over for the throw. Ball gets by the keeper, and he'll get there and shoulder into Mandibu. Green throw. Sprague over to Ashline. Out of the Fountain. Passes to Meehan. White throw. The Fountain tries to bring it up. Wide for Mandibu. Mandibu giving chase. Free kick for the Eagles. Meehan will take the corner kick. About 17 or so remaining in the second half. 6-1 Shazy leads. There's the Fountain. Over the top. Went off the defense. It's a corner kick. Green kick. Shot taken by Sprague. Meehan over for the corner kick. Mandibu with the throw. Sprague. Ball comes to Meehan. Okay, we had a battery change. Look out into the stands. Soccer ball coming into the stands isn't quite as bad as a baseball. Deflects off Meehan. Ball comes to Mandibu. Let's see, 4:17. Well, 26 minutes ago, the half started. They'd have a stoppage for an injury and for a goal. Sprague. Stopped by Boyer. Baker gets a foot on it. Neither team controlling here for the past minute or so. Now Shazy will try to pass. Ashline up for Mandeville. Green throw. There's Sprague to Dumas. Dumas trying to go back to him. Dumas again. Goes to Ashline. Up for Meehan. Meehan's going to get a shot. He's going to put it in. Well, Sam Meehan makes it 7-1 Shazy. Let's see, Shazy does have some young players on their team. LaFountain and Ryan are both freshmen. Sophomores include Boyer, Evan Green, who must be out injured because I haven't seen him in a while. Jacob Spiegel, number 5. Jordan Spiegel, number 8. Are both sophomores. Casey Trombley, number 17. If I'm reading this right. Yep. And let's see, the rest are juniors and seniors. Dumas is down. LaFountain sends it in. Keeper picks it up, throws it out. Ashline. There's Spiegel. John Blue will take the goal kick. There's a shot. There's a goal kick. Dash line goes wide. Meehan gets a foot on it. Shazy throw. Meehan tosses it in. Dash line gets there. There's Trombley. Sprague's gonna get a shot. Nope, too many greens. He had half the kickers around him. He had 5 of them. There are only 10 of them out there plus the goalie. He had half of them. Another kid in short sleeves who thinks it's nice out here. Temperature in mid-40s at best. Cool breeze, no sun hitting us. All gray skies on this gloomy All Saints Day, November 1st, 2004. Section 7, Class D semifinals. Shazy leading 7-1 over Bolton with the right to go to the championship game. As we said at the start, this may be the last game we tape in the soccer season for Shazy, depending on where the regionals are. The finals are at Saranac. There's no booth for hometown cable there. And if the weather is too bad, we won't be there. So Shazy chooses to play there instead of at Seton. And one of the consequences is just might not get videotaped if the weather is inclement. They play the championship at Seton Catholic, and they know they'll be videotaped. Ashline with a throw. Brought the back foot up, says the ref. We have less than 10 to go in the game. The game started about 3:51, actually 2:51 in real time. We're still on daylight saving time with our clock here, but it's standard time in the real world. Just haven't switched the time back. The game started 9 minutes before the hour. It's now 27 minutes after the hour. We've had 2 goals and an injury. So those are stoppages. Spiegel gets a foot on it. Thrown in quickly. Mondabu with a head. Headed by Trombley. Baker working for it. Baker sends it to Meehan. Trombley will put the ball in play. Ashline carries it up. Dangerous play. Green will put it in play. Spiegel gets ahead. Boyer with a foot, now kick back by Bolton. Boyer kicks it wide, Mandaboo chasing after it. Nice line up to Mandaboo. Mandaboo keeps it going. Taken away by Bolton. Spiegel. Ashline goes wide. Down to the last 3 or 4 minutes in the game. Tremblay coming back. Handball. Bolton takes it away. They're in the corner, out of our view. Boyer sends it up. Ashline with the ball. Mandaboo back to Ashline. The half started 40 minutes ago. So the only time remaining is the time after the goals were scored and for the brief stoppage for the injury. Goal kick. Spiegel. Headed by Sprague. Kicked by Dumas. McMahon. 3 seconds to go, and that'll do it. 7-1, Shazy defeats Bolton. They swept their 3 matchups with them, a total of 17-1 over the 3 games, 2 5-0 games. Well, Shazy will once again advance to the Section 7 Class D final, where they'll attempt to defend their championship. Weather permitting, we'll be there. If not, best wishes to Shazy in the upcoming games. Thanks for watching, and for those very few Shazy folks who care enough about Hometown Cable, who appreciate Hometown Cable, and support our local programming.
For Plattsburgh High School, number 15, David Capita. Number 11, Bill Davis. Number 16, Brent Long. Number 20, Nick Light. Number 27, Ray Hayhurst. Number 10, Stockton Pike. And number 9, Aaron Black. Number 18, Jeff Campbell. Number 30, Simon Levy.